Good evening. I'm back again. Today Emily over at MFM's Treasures challenged me to do 10, it's like a hashtag 10 crafty questions. And I kind of have them scribbled down here, but I'll write them actually down in the description box below, mostly because I have chicken scratch. Okay, so question number 1, what is your name? My name is Didi Farago, and that is my married name. And then the question number 2 is, how did you come up with your YouTube name? I think that one's pretty self-explanatory, but I will tell you that I didn't go with my Etsy name because I didn't want any miscommunications, and if I could figure out the best way to rename our Etsy shop, I probably would, because it's basically based on me and my daughter. We wanted a crafty place to sell our items, and so we looked through the thesaurus and came up with 2 precocious dames. Well, when you research that, even like in a Google search, it doesn't come up with the best things. So I didn't want to name my YouTube channel that because I really didn't want, I don't know, weird playback. And then the third question is, what is your favorite craft? Well, right now, today, my favorite craft is junk journaling and every form of junk journaling, because I've never done a craft that has held my attention as much as junk journaling does. I'm not much of a journaler myself, but I love to create them. And it fits in with almost every craft I have, like, our stashes. I have fabrics, I have papers, I have all kinds of stuff, and I pretty much was able to kind of hit the ground running because I had those kind of things. And so when I ran across it, I fell in love. And yeah, so I'm kind of hooked. I can't say it any other way than I'm an addict for junk journals. Okay, so then the next question is favorite place to shop for craft supplies. I would say if we're talking like big name stores, Hobby Lobby, I usually find what I'm looking for. A close second would be Joann's, and as I said before in other videos, I no longer shop at Michael's. So I don't think I've ever really found a ton at Michael's that I do occasionally. I used to buy like the paper packs from them, which that's a good deal. I love that, but on the whole, I just found that they were more expensive on anything that I needed. So Hobby Lobby and my coupon. Oh wait, I'm supposed to say that I don't go shopping anymore because I'm participating in Emily's 2020 challenge, no spend till 2020, which I have only broken once, and I did buy this mat, which I explained last week, because the glare of my glass mat was still making me dizzy. So I've been good. I do have a couple of graphic packets that I need to purchase for some special orders, but I really like everything in the boxes I showed you. Now it'll be the previous video. That was all stuff I had from my stash. I have not bought anything more Christmas related or any ribbons or anything. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, and I haven't actually been jonesing too much. When I feel like I need to shop, I've been coming to my craft room. So next question, top 5 YouTubers, and I think Emily did 10, and I'm going to tell you that's a really, 5 is a hard number for me, and even 10 is a hard number for me. So I think I have 15, and I guess the question really is like, who do you watch religiously? Like, who are the ones that you watch every video? And I gotta tell you, these next 15 names I watch religiously. Like, when there's a video on, if I watch it, because I'm a YouTube junkie, right? I mean, I think a lot of us are. So when my favorite YouTubers aren't doing anything, then I watch like true crime and things like that on there. But the minute those notifications come up, I click out of that and I go right to my channels. And so the channels that I watch, and they're not in any particular order. The order that they're in is the order of my subscriptions. So I don't know if YouTube has a rhyme or reason why they put them on the sidebar that way, but anyways, so I'll give you my list, and I know a lot of them you've heard of, and I think there's probably 2 you haven't heard of. Okay, so I first started watching Gail Augustinelli. I will be loyal to that woman. I haven't met her, and hopefully I'll get to meet her at her meet and greet in October, but yeah, I'm a loyal Gail girl. Like, I just love her voice. She just has that motherly love about her, and I just adore her. Okay, Shabby Dabby Doodah. I love all the new things that she does and new concepts that she brings. Vintage Blend Studios. Susanna is so nice and so creative. Like, she just can create stuff out of nothing almost. And I don't mean that negatively. I'm just like, you could set this pile of stuff in front of her and she would create something absolutely stunning. And then I do watch the Posh Paper Lady, and I believe in 2 videos ago I said it wrong. It is the Posh Paper Lady. She is funny, and I don't even know if she means to be. I usually giggle quite a bit when I watch her. And then Roxy Creations. I really love her humor. She really lightens up the dark days for me. And then Emily over at Ephemeris Treasures. I adore Emily. I was still really, really uncertain about YouTubing. And then we both did the challenge to get onto Deb's design team. And I gotta tell you, I have never felt an instant connection with another human like I did her, as far as anybody other than my spouse or children, or immediate family. Emily is just amazing. She's like a soul sister. And then also, love you, Emily. All right. And then Handmade by Lisa. Back to Emily. I didn't finish what I was going to say is I was still really uncertain, and through her quiet gentleness almost, she just gives you encouragement. It's almost like silent encouragement. I don't even know if she knows she does that, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. So thank you, Emily. And then Handmade by Lisa. I love her. She is funny. If you are literally looking for on the floor rolling commentary, she is hilarious. And just her little quips, it's pretty funny. And then Musings by Nikki, she's also very funny. I don't know her as well yet, but I love the creativeness that she does. And there seems to be this raw honesty with her, and I really appreciate that kind of stuff. Okay, and then Crafty Crafts by Dina. This one is not a junk journaler per se, but she's got some amazing crafts, and I've used her patterns. And I tell you what, if you are into sewing or even just starting into paper crafts, that's the girl you need to go watch a couple of videos of. She takes it and makes it so easy, just like that. And then I really lately have been enjoying Grammie's Keepsakes. She's also on our design team. She's just, I could totally picture her being my grandma. She's just gentle, and she lays it out for you, and it's pretty easy to follow her. So we like her. All right, and then G. Kerr. That lady, oh boy, she has got, all of her stuff just looks really complex, but then in her videos, she breaks it down step by step very quickly, gets to the point, and you end up creating something really beautiful. So that's fun. And then Tracy Fox, I adore her for just her involvement in the community. She encourages everybody to just go for it. And so that's pretty amazing. And then Kelly Barlow, which a lot of you probably haven't heard of, or maybe you have. When I first, like the very first YouTube videos that I started watching were Kelly Barlow. And that was like 3 years ago. And Kelly, I started watching her when she had like 30,000 subscribers. So not many, because her style and my style kind of match. I like the farmhouse decor. And so I was really sick and very depressed when I found Kelly Barlow. And I got to tell you, Kelly Barlow is touched by something more. So go check her out. She's, especially like her old videos, you will know exactly why I fell in love with her. Okay, so another one I recently started watching is Artie Mays. Artie Mays, to me, puts some more shabby chicness into my life, and I love that because I love shabby chic too. So like farmhouse, shabby chic, that's kind of my jive, so I really love it. And Deb at Artsology, she had some videos that I'm starting to go back through, and I don't know if you guys know this, but she was doing like journal prompts. Those are pretty cool. You should definitely go back and watch those. And I love her graphics, and so I don't know that she's produced anything I didn't like. I mean, it's great, and she has such a wide range of things that she does. So she has things that fit, like all of her graphics, you can fit it into the genre you want. Like say you do like shabby chic, like that grandma's sewing basket I just did. You could really make that shabby chic. There is nothing in there that specifically says no. I mean, you could mix it with today's stuff, 200-year-old stuff. I mean, Deb has a gift for being able to do that, and I love them. Okay, so the next question was favorite color. Turquoise. Turquoise has been my favorite color, and teal. So teal turquoise has been my favorite color for most of my life, probably since I was 10 years old. So, and it really hasn't wavered. I like blues, pinks, and greens, like in varying shades of those, all of those. And then said, and then the next question, 7. Ooh, I almost missed that one. See, chicken scratch. Favorite craft tools. Well, if I'm being really honest, my all-time favorite craft tool that has been with me since I was 16 years old was my Ginger scissors. They're silver, and I actually don't even know where they are right now. I know, bad, right? I think they're over by the sewing machine. But I got those for a 16th birthday present, and they stay like either by my sewing machine or in their box, and nobody's allowed to use them on anything other than fabric. And so yeah, they're still just as sharp as the day I got them as a gift. And I tell you what, they have stood the test of time. I've never had to sharpen them. So yeah, that is my all-time favorite. In my opinion, Gingers are worth every penny you spend on them. Okay, so followed closely by my big cutter. It's one of the ones that slides back and forth. It's not a guillotine. It's the Fisker's big cutter. And then my newest favorite, now that I know how to use it, is the We Are Memory Keepers. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Let me grab it really quick. The We Are Memory Keepers thing. Crocodile. Corner chomper. This was worth every penny that my son spent on it for me for my birthday. I'm just going to tell you. Like, I've had corner chompers before, and they were getting dull, and I was like, but I love it, because I had a Memory Keepers one that I probably had, I don't know, probably 15, 20 years. And it's dull now. But yeah, once you figure out how to use this little bad boy, oh my gosh, you will not be sorry. This is by far, it has 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch corner chomper. And oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so then question number 8. Where do you get your crafting love from? I would say I probably get that from my mom and my grandma. They were both very into crafting. So yeah, that's where I get it from, I think. And then when did you start crafting? In the womb, is that an answer? No, just kidding. I think my earliest memories really are like probably 3 or 4. And Emily and Lisa will probably get a chuckle out of this, but one of my earliest memories was I just sent them some gold safety pins, and up until recently I had like 10 boxes of these gold safety pins. And I remember my grandma making these beaded wire baskets with those, and I remember putting the beads on that to help her out. So I'm going to say I was probably in between 3 and 5. Yeah, so, and I loved it from the minute, from go, basically. Okay, and then number 10, what has been your favorite craft so far? I don't know if I have a favorite, but I do have one, because I know we all have those projects that we create that we're not fond of, or that we're not as proud as we could be about them. But I will say, I feel like I'm getting better with the junk journaling the more I make. I really got to say probably my top favorites so far. There's 4 that I can come up with off the top of my head, and that would be my very first like design team tryout journal for Deb at Artsology. And then my next 2 would be the ballerina journals that I just made, and then the sewing basket journal that I just made. Those by far, I think, are my favorite. Those are the ones I feel like I've done my very, very best work on. And I guess the sewing basket would win over all of that, I guess. Okay, so I am supposed to tag other people, and I'm not really sure if any, like, because most of these have already been tagged. Like, Emily's already been tagged, Lisa, Nikki. Maybe, you know what, maybe I'll tag Crafty Crafts by Dina. She might do it. And then maybe I'll do Grammie's Keepsakes, because I don't feel like I know much about Grammie over here. So those will be the 2 I tag, and I will let them know ahead of time to give them a heads up, or maybe I'll just send them, you know, a message later, leave a comment on one of their videos or something. All right, so that does it for me tonight, guys, and I will be back actually tomorrow, because now that I got those 25 5 for 5s done, I'm really going to start working on decorating all of these. And these are all going to be, excuse me, lightly decorated. I think I've held off because I'm not sure what I want to do for the covers. I was thinking, if you'll remember, we made our little flowers. These are some extras I didn't glue yet. I was originally thinking I was going to use those, but I'm not sure. I haven't quite got there yet. I will get there, and maybe it'll come to me in the morning. But yeah, so we'll figure that out, and I have all my little golden books, and then the one that I'm doing, I'm not sure if it'll be a September design team project or if we'll roll it into October. I need to ask Deb about that. So yeah, I'm gonna see what she thinks about that, and then maybe I'll get to those little golden books and get some videos out for those. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I'm sure this was a very, very long video, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.